a space for my fans and me to interact, make art and have fun. It's a one-man show and entirely free. I do it every single week except some. I'm waiting to go, it's all live and online, so you should stick around and say hello. Are you feeling creative? Cause now's the time. Welcome to the Most Week Show.
I am not me. I am art. Let's get that a bit lower. And I am welcoming you to the Most Week Show. It is currently 9:09. Woo! Late vibes on the 3rd of January, 2021. You are here with me right now, and I thank you for that. If we were allowed to be together physically, I would show my appreciation physically, with a hug, with a kiss, or with a kind of not quite kiss, because I'm kind of into you, and I don't know whether this is like a full-on New Year's kiss thing, or like a friend's kiss thing, or like you're into it, or whether it's just being polite, you gotta kiss somebody. So I'm like, tentative, yeah, but eager. As 'tis, the best I can do is raise a glass to you. We always like to start the show with a toast here. You can raise a glass to me as well if you like. If that was going to be your next question, you can raise a glass to me as well if you like. We like to start the show with a toast. There I am, through the apple juice. Because it brings everybody together as one before the show begins proper. So here we go. Here we go. Here's the toast. Get your beverages ready. Here we go. To Auld Lang Syne, may your significance, may your meaning, may your lyrics remain ever inscrutable. You're there because you're there, and I love you for it. Cheers. Oh, double dip for that first one, guys. Got a double dip for that first one. My, oh my, oh my. Who's a flipping genius? Put it on my forehead. Anna Karine! Anna Karine! Wonderful. What a terrific, terrific start to the episode. Anna Karine just subscribed with tier 1. As the little Streamlabs thing says, wow, with a side order of yowza. That's wonderful. And it does actually bring me on very quickly to just saying, I'm just going to say, my subscriber count did go down quite a lot in the last week. And I think that is down to all my lovely Prime subscribers, their subscription lapsing. Because if you're a regular subscriber, like Anna Karine, the genius, the witch, the Wiccan priestess, then it renews every single month. But if you're Prime, you got to do that each and every month. So if you wanted to do that again for this episode, I'm certainly not going to stand in your way. But thank you very much, Anna Karine. That is incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much. And welcome to the Most Week Show. And a Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Woo! How was everybody's NYE? Was it big? Was it mental? That's a trick question. It should have been quiet and respectful. Who have we got here? We've got Gamer Hall. Hello to you. Happy New Year to you. We've got Juice Dota. Hey girl. We've got Emma Acton. Hi weaklings. And a Happy New Year from Emma Acton. Happy New Year to you too, sweetheart. SJ Beck72. Hi everyone and a Happy New Year. Absolutely fantastic to have you here. SJ Beck72. Thank you very much. TB Douglas. Hello all. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to all. Killer Kilch. Happy New Year to you also. Happy New Year to us all. Here's a little a message to start off the show. Juice Dota, it was a 1920s speakeasy murder mystery. Wow. That does sound like good times. Was it you? Were you the killer, Juice Dota? Tough gig to be foist into a new year having to be a murderer. That's going to be pretty tough. That's setting off the year to not quite the ethical highs and standards that you might wish to hold yourself to for the rest of the year. Or maybe it just says, hey, I started off the year as a murderer. It wasn't. It was the copper. It's always the copper. ACAB, guys. I've seen that written all over the place, so it must be true. 2020, guys. 2020. Here's the thing. Killer Kilch did a CSI London killer escape room. Oh, gosh. Everybody kicking into NYE, kicking into the NY on NYE in a very, very exciting way. Never trust a florist. Well, they do overcharge, I wonder. They do overcharge just a little bit. Gamer Hall redeemed ad time. It's always my favorite thing, because I don't know what you're going for, gamer, but I love it all the same. I mean, it's going to get me, I imagine, about 3 cents, and so I appreciate that. That's money in my pocket that no one's taken away from me. Thank you very much. So here we go. Killer Kilch, we are going to have a New Year's resolution. Thank you very much for redeeming that. We're going to have a New Year's resolution just as soon as we're back from this 60-second ad break. It's not my fault. It's Gamer Hall's fault. See you after the break. Oh, wowzers. And well done, Anna Karine, I assume, at this point. The first time that you're not having to sit through 60 seconds of adverts because you're on the winning team now. Which does mean that I'll have to change the end credits and put you on the end credits. You're not going to be on the end credits for this episode, obviously. I don't work that quickly. I'm not God. I've come to accept that now. But it's going to be... See? I mean, look, we're just interacting. And now, as with before, we've got 25 seconds remaining. We need to start talking about or making reference in the chat to stuff that we've been talking about just to kind of build up the suspense. Oh my gosh, wasn't that incredible? Are you sure? Oh wow, she was how tall? That kind of stuff. We've got 5 seconds remaining, so get in there. And I'll finish up with a joke, perhaps. And then, after it all, the vicar just said, leave it at home. I'm not buying. True story. True story. Right? Right, Anna Karine? Right, TB? Incredible story there that I will never tell again. Never tell again. Wonderful. Oh, we had a New Year's resolution, didn't we? So this is the seasonal reading. This week is New Year's resolutions. There we are. New Year's resolutions. Nana Hobble gifted a tier 1 sub. Has given 3 gift subs on this channel. Nana Hobble. Mwah. How generous. How wonderful. Fantastic. I hope you're all hearing that lovely sound as well. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much, Nana Hobub. I think everybody's New Year's resolutions should be to be as generous as you. But that's not what we're reading out. We've got the New Year's resolution here. Bang, bang, bang. Killer Kilch redeemed 150 DOIs. Low price for a New Year's resolution. So let's go to it. And let's start with Nana Hobub. He's just gifted. He's just been a very generous chap and gifted a tier 1 sub to his intended. I mean, to be fair, he's keeping it within the household, but gifting it to his intended to definitely not do this. So let's go for this New Year's resolution. This year, my resolution is to occasionally submit some things for the Most Week show before Saturday evening. That would be nice. That's a good resolution to have, Nana. That's a really good resolution to have. I second that, and technically I can't be annoyed with it. You guys, I'm very grateful and generous. You following Notme, Super Nashwan 8. Super Nashwan 8. Wow, there were 7 other Super Nashwans. That's incredible. Thank you so much for the follow. What a clever clogs you are. What was I saying? Yes. I'm obviously very grateful for people who are sending me anything at any time of the week. But if you did want to just pop that to earlier in the week, I do a lot of work on the show on Saturdays. And so if I'm doing work earlier on, and then it changes partway through, is that ungrateful? I don't know. But I'm very grateful. And that's a wonderful New Year's resolution, Nana Hobub. Thank you so much. And again, thank you so much for your generosity. I'm not sure I'm worthy of it. Well, yeah, probably I am. But still, you don't have to do it. Wow. Gosh, what an exciting start this has been. It's all been very kind of loose and interpretive dancey. I like it. Ooh. Here we go. 2020. Let's talk about 2020. 2020, you're done. Get out of here, 2020. Your bad juju can no longer affect us. All of the bad things that happened in 2020 are finished and they're done and they can't hurt us anymore. COVID, not a problem. Societal division, not anymore, my friend. That clicking thing that your knee was doing when you went upstairs? In 2020 maybe, but this is 2021, as you can see up there. 2021. 2021 is like Hakuna Matata, guys. It means no worries for the rest of your days. Yeah? I would say if 2021 were a person, it would be God, I think. It would be God person. The God person. Yeah? Do you understand that? Yeah. And maybe God is just a cat wearing sunglasses. Now, some of you are going to say that my expectations for the year are too high. That's what a few of you are going to say. You're going to say my expectations for the year are too high. But my expectations have to be high, guys. If they weren't too high, they would be too low, okay? My expectations have to be extreme, yeah? Either side of the spectrum in order to fit in with my life, art, philosophy. Expectations create drama, yeah? If something meets or fails to meet or exceeds expectations, that creates drama. If you're not hoping for the absolute best or the absolute worst, what's the flipping point, guys? What's the flipping point here? Raccoons. So yes, because of my expectations and the expectations of the planet, this is a high stakes year, okay? How high stakes? Wow, that's a great question. I'd have to say as high stakes as family simile. Family simile. What will the answer be? As high stakes as what? That's right. It's that time of the show again. It's family simile. Use your imaginospheres to think of something creative to finish off this simile. As high stakes as. This segment is about pushing forward the boundaries of language, so really engage your imaginospheres to think of something unique. Is it as high stakes as asking out somebody who looks a bit mean? Is it as high stakes as eating a meal with somebody you don't live with currently? Or is it even as high stakes as Series 1, Episode 25 of this very show, where I consumed twice the recommended dosage of laxative and tried all show to not poop in my tracksuit? That was high stakes, man. That was real high stakes. Real high stakes. Anyway, I don't want to do your work for you. But really get such high stakes. Now I think about it, it was really high stakes. And it's just an example of what an entertainer I am, you know, above and beyond much. Get those in. Sosaflow, wonderful, thank you, yay. Get your family simile guesses and suggestions in. At the end of the show, I'm going to pick a winner, and if that's you, your name's going to go on the ticker below. Didn't get the timing right, that's fine, nothing wrong with that. It was Stuart Seaton last episode with as reflective as wearing a suit of tinfoil in a hall of mirrors. It was a great simile. It was an evocative simile. You can see it, can't you? The person wearing that tinfoil suit in the hall of mirrors. I mean, could you even see them? Is the point, I suppose. All that reflectiveness. Would they just be ahead? Oh, that's what it's doing to Gamer Hole's mind. Blowing it. Yeah? Would they just be ahead? Maybe even just a face, if they've got a vintage style and are wearing some kind of foil trilby at the same time. Maybe they're taking it to the next level with a foil face mask as well, so it's just eyes. Maybe some foil glasses. And people would see them and get freaked out, and then the police wouldn't even believe them later when questioned because they'd be really insistent. Guys, it was just a forehead, okay? It was a floating forehead. and maybe a bit of temple. Just a temple and a forehead. And I was freaked out anyway because I got scared that I'd put on a lot of weight and it was all localized to my calves and my boobs and my head. But then I realized I was in a hall of mirrors. What were we talking about? Yes! Get those similes in chat and it could be you on the ticker for next show. Wonderful. Let's update the ticker. Let's update the ticker. Because sometimes I forget. I just think for people coming in late, I mean, maybe they should be punished. I don't know. But, yeah, wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. How are you all doing? You all doing good? You all doing good? It's 24 past. We need to get on with this, guys. We need to get on with this. You want some poetry?
You wrote down some words, and I never forget them. I love them all, even if I don't get them.
That's right, guys. That's right, guys. Oh, that's the wrong camera. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yo, man. Yo. We're in Acolyte Poetry Corner. It's all just pretty chill. Pretty chill. Band, can we start up, please? Oh, baby. Not a hobbob again. Yeah.
As high stakes as remembering to keep up your Twitch Prime subscription.
She said it. Did you hear that? Did you hear the lady say it? It took me a while to set that up, so I really I hope you heard it. Yeah. Yeah, smooth jazz. Acolyte Poetry Corner. Thank you so much. What a jazzy do. Let's get some clicks. Yeah. It's that time again where we open the doors. Oh, heard it twice. Oh, because it's, yeah, that's tricky. Yeah, sometimes you might just hear it twice, but that's fine. Yeah. We open the doors of this wonderful little poetry cafe known as Acolyte Poetry Corner, and we read some poetry that can be described only as gabba-dee-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-ba-ka-dee-la-dee-ba-doo. Yeah. This week the prompt word is 2021, and a trio of poets wanted us to hear and feel their words. You want to get to it? Let's get to it. It's the man of the hour. The man of the hour. I received a wonderful email from Nana Hobbob at 20 minutes past 10 last night. Hence his resolution to try and get things in a little bit earlier. Yeah, chill. And it contained a wonderful poem. Wonderful poem. And here it be. Yeah, wonderful poem. Is that loud? Yeah, that's loud. That's nice and loud. Here we go. 2021, A Terrestrial Odyssey by Nana Hobbob. Is that too loud? Not too loud? No. It's louder than... Should the music be quieter? I always get paranoid now because the previous one. I'm just going to do this loud. Go outside. Travel more. Make new friends. Dine in at a restaurant. Get groceries without wearing a mask. Touch something without wiping it down first. Maybe we'll get to do some of these things in 2021. That could be fun. Go for a short run in the sun without worrying a ton. Please be a decent year. Wow. Yowza. So is that doubling up as well? Slightly plosive. Yeah, it's probably going to be slightly plosive. I was real close. It's a lighter, bigger, lighter. Wow! Nana Hobbob. Nana Hobbob there. Outstanding. Another year. In any other year. This is a writing assignment for a 9-year-old child on a Monday morning describing what they did over the weekend. But in 2021, it's aspirational. You want to talk about hopes and expectations? This is a wish list, guys. This is a wish list, and I feel every moment of it. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Super Nashwan. That was a goal in the football sense. Soccer. Football. Whatever. How about a one-line rhyme scheme, huh? Run, sun, ton, incredible. And then that finish? Please be a decent year. Please be a decent year. Is that this generation's Oliver Twist? Please, sir, might I have some more? Same energy. Same energy, and I'm here for it. I love it. Absolutely spellbinding. Thank you very much, Nana. Now, some of you might be saying, going a bit over the top about that poem, Notme. It's fine. It's good. But you're going mad about it. Now, to that, I would say one word. Context. Yeah? For you see, at 10:15 last night, I had received 0 poems about 2021. Yeah? I'll say that again. Sorry, this is quite bright. Last night, 10:15, less than 12 hours away from this wonderful show that you're currently enthralled by, I had received 0 poems about 2021. But wait, not me. Wait, not me. You said at the beginning, a trio of poets wanted us to hear and feel their words. What gives? I'll tell you what gives, shall I? I'll tell you what gives. Here we go. I received an email from the wonderful Pterodactyl yesterday afternoon. The first email I've received from Pterodactyl, so it's a wonderful cause of celebration. I'm going to read the email to you. You tell me what's going on here. You tell me what's going on here, yeah? Hi, not me. Nice. I wrote these for an episode earlier this year about dogs, perhaps, but never sent them, and just now found them in my phone. So they're not explicitly about 2020, but they come from 2020. Happy New Year, dog emoji, Pterodactyl. Now, first off, thank you very much for the Happy New Year. That's wonderful, and thank you for the dog emoji. Love the dog emoji. Secondly, who can find the issue here? Who can find the issue here? Anyone? Any issues? Yeah, that's right. I asked for poems about 2021. Nana Obob sent in a poem about 2021. Very firmly about 2021. Pterodactyl said, instead, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'll send in 2 poems about dogs because they were written in 2020. It's bold. It's a bold decision. Very, very bold decision. Let's hear them. Shall we hear them? Shall we hear them? Let's hear them. Let's hear them. Let's hear them. There we go. I mean, that's pretty good. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Come on. Why is that going wrong? At all? You can't hear me at all? Nothing at all? Very John Cage inspired poem. Okay. Now we can. I was muted. Did you hear both poems? Missed the poem though. Bottoms. Okay, so let's just go for. We're just gonna go for it now. I'm gonna give it to you again. Miss PDs. Okay. That's fine. Thank you guys. It's only through communication that we're going to be redeemed here. Number 1. Bark, scratch, poop, sit, stay, eat, run, kiss, chew, drink, fart, sleep. It's my ideal day. Number 2. Dogs don't write haikus. Do dogs like to read them, though? You tell me, Jesus. We got them that time, didn't we? We got them that time. I'll say it. That's a pair of dope poems. Great poems. Great poems. And thank you very, very much, Pterodactyl, for sending them in. The first is a wonderful exercise in monosyllabic words, thus achieving the haiku syllable count with ease, and accurately word-scribing the simple, unfussy attitude of the dog. And these are dogs. These are dogs. Number 2, delightfully metatextual. Delightfully metatextual. And it contains a question, which is often the mark of great art. Shall we answer that question? Let's see if we can. Read it. That's a haiku. We want to know whether you enjoy reading them. Should we take that as a no? Yeah, probably a no, yeah? We tried. We tried. Not a fan. He might like them read to him. He might like them read to him. I'll concede. But that wasn't the question. Do you see how I pay attention to the question that's being asked of me? Do you see how I pay attention to the details? Maybe that's something you can focus on in 2021, Pterodactyl. Details. Maybe that's the point you are making overall. And you weren't the only one. You weren't the only one. I got a haiku sent in from Anna Karine as well. Let's read it, shall we? Do I dare try with the... Are you hearing this? So it says that you're hearing this. It says that it's... Yeah. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, we need the music back. There we go. There we go. Let's try this then. Let's try this. Let's do it proper. If we're going to do it, let's do it proper. Let's crank that up. Right. Oh, there I am. Nice and close. This is a poem by Anna Karine, entitled 2020. What a brutal stretch, relentless recess, sans rest. Have hope for what's next. There we go. Wow. Right, okay. Now this one has a reference to what's next. I'm going to hold my hand up to that. I'm going to hold up... It finishes looking to the future. Absolutely. But the fact remains, I asked for 2021 poems. This comes entitled 2020. To me, that's cut and dry. So I had to go back. I checked the videos. I checked my Instagram stories. I checked my Facebook posts, wondering selflessly whether I'd made a mistake. I turned the magnifying glass back on myself. And was it me? No, it was not. Not at all. I was perfect. Again, another lesson to never doubt myself. Never ever. And what I find so disheartening is that this poem, though not aimed into the future as I'd hoped, but into the past mainly, is wonderful. Yeah? Haikus don't generally rock a rhyme scheme, but Anna Karine infuses a lot of S sounds all over the place to make up for it. Sprinkle in like chocolate drops, and it works a treat. Each word, guys, counts for a lot in haikus. And when one of the words is brutal, you know what time it is. It's poetry o'clock, yeah? Powerful stuff. Thank you very much, Anna Karine, for sending that in. I don't know whether you and Pterodactyl were in cahoots, and looking to make me doubt myself and making a larger point about going into the new year with confidence or never taking things for granted. But if so, thank you. It worked. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. It's lovely poems. Thank you, guys. Again, it's that being grateful. So thank you very much to everybody. A big round of applause or snapping of the fingers for the rest. This is a poetry club after all. What a dynamic round of APC. Just all kinds of things. All kinds of things going on. Controversies, maybe? Wonderful. If you want to get involved with the next Acolyte Poetry Corner, you can and you should, and by God, you must. All you need to do is write a poem, any poem, based on the word or phrase. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's a lovely way to finish. Thank you, Super Nashwan. The phrase self-care. Yeah? Self-care. That's going to be the next thing. Self-care. Interpret that prompt as creatively as you like. Write some poetry. Email it to me at iamnotmeIamart@gmail.com. I would ask for that to be sent in before more than 24 hours before the show that it's going to be in, which is going to be on the 24th of January. So you've got quite a long time, guys. So maybe just dash something off this afternoon. Then it's done. Then you don't need to worry about it. You should be part of this way cool a corner. Thank you very much, Jazz guys. Appreciate that. That's wonderful. Let's go back to Maine. So we've got some things to do, haven't we? We've got some things to do. Now, there was a change the bulb color. Crazy thing is that I don't have my phone with me. I must have left it somewhere in the mad rush to set up the thing. But what we're going to do is we're going to try and utilize the robot in the house. And we're going to try and do it. Alexa, turn the Notme light blue. Is this going to work? Oh! Bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Technology. Bow, 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 bow. Very, very exciting. And there was also a resolution, I believe. I believe I saw a resolution, so let's do a resolution. Let's do a resolution. We got some quick ones. So I'm going to do some quick ones from the guys. Sarah Kilch, apologies that your Alexa she didn't find any light. That's fair enough. Not everybody has a sweet pterodactyl light, so doesn't really surprise me. We've got a few quick ones from various acolytes, various weaklings. So let's just barrel through all of them. Okay. First off, read 30 books. That's from Pterodactyl. That's a great one. And it might come up later on. Stay tuned. We've got write a screenplay from Killer Kilch there. Write a screenplay from Killer Kilch. That's Killer Kilch's resolution. That's a great one. I will remind you, though, if you use any of the incredible ideas that come from the myriad conversations that take place on this, or I'm thinking more pertinently on I Am Smart, the Not Me quiz, where there are often some real wild ideas posited about, then we do need to be credited. Just saying. Hashtag just saying. And then we've got finally Hugging Friends More from SosaFlow19. What a lovely resolution that is. Hugging friends more. Although I would take a little bit of umbrage at the word more. Shouldn't be hugging anybody. There should be no level of huggage that you're doing at the moment. So maybe, the short-term resolution should be hugging friends less. Then later in the year, hugging friends more. Maybe that's SosaFlow19, but I appreciate the spirit with which you're entering into the conversation. That's lovely. What have we got next? Oh, yeah. When and what and who and why? Is she for real? Am I going to die? Whose genes are these? How big is a crow? If you ask not me, then you'll know. Here we go. Ask Not Me. It is the part of the show. Oh, this blue is pretty good. Thank you, Super Nashwan. It's Ask Not Me, where somebody asks Not Me a question. This week, I got an email from Jack Pozzy, or Potsy, I don't know which one that is. P-O-Z-Z-I, P-O-Z-Z-I. However you pronounce it, Jack, I want to say hello to you, and thank you very much for sending in your question. Jack asked, Dear Notme, New Year's is always a crazy time for me because last week it was 2020 and now it's like ellipsis 2021. That seems weird. I know after a week or so I'll get used to it, but for now it feels... SJPEX72, thank you so much for the subscription. That's very, very generous of you. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Whoa, yeah. Lovely, lovely stuff. Thank you so much. That's very, very generous of you. Did it say you're clever? You should say you're clever. I hope you are clever. Very good. Very good. So exciting, isn't it? Wonderful. Where were we? We were with Jack. I know after a week or so I'll get used to it, but for now it feels really weird. 2021 is the future. We're living in the future right now. So I need you to chill me out by letting me know what 2020 is going to mean for the most week show. For the most week show. What is 2021 going to mean? What will the show be like this year? All the best, Jiggy Jack Potsy. Well, thanks, Jiggy Jack. That's a heck of a nickname, by the way. I'd love to see you dance. I imagine it's been a real treat. I'm sorry to hear that you're struggling this New Year's, and by extension, I imagine every New Year's must be rough. What did you do January 2000? God, that can't have been fun. Anyway, I thought about it, and I wanted to calm your fears, and so I put on my prediction hat, and I thought, wait, I need the question. Where's the question? There we go. What will 2021 be like for the show? Yeah, I thought maybe 2021 for this show might end up looking a little bit like this.
I made a space for my fans and me to interact, make art and have fun. It's a one-man show entirely free. I do it every single week except some. I'm waiting to go, it's all live and online, so you should stick around and say hello. Are you feeling creative? Because now's the time. Welcome to the Most Week Show.
Tech issues are still a thing in 2021. I am Notme, I am Art, and I am welcoming you to the Most Week Show. It is currently 3.77 hours standard metric time on the 21st of November 2021. You are here with me right now, both watching on your screens and with the new soul matching technology. So that you can hear now though, can't you? You can hear now, yes? Yes? Yes, okay, good. Okay, good. Both watching on your screens and with the new soul matching technology so that you get to feel all the emotions and physiological changes I am feeling directly into your bodies, and I thank you for that. And also, I apologise for the sweat that is currently dripping down your butt crack. If we were together literally, I would show my appreciation literally, with a hug, with a kiss, or with a brain meld, which is a thing we can do now as long as you have the appropriate headset. As 'tis, the best I can do is raise a glass to you. And you can raise a glass to me as well, if you like. This is blorp juice, a fruit that wasn't invented last year. We like to start the show with a toast because it brings everyone together as one. But not like those communal brain confluences that are becoming so popular now. Before the show begins proper, so here we go. To androids, may they ever be used for home chores and nothing else, no matter how attractive they are built. Cheers. Double diode for that first one, guys. Well, mellow greetings, weaklings. How is this wonderful world, one of many in the Galactic Confederation of Planets, treating you this week? The cat chorus is here to beckon us and welcome us in. I had some good news in that it's probably still a bit too loud, isn't it? I had some good news in that on the third attempt, I finally passed my driving test. It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you all will know, but I managed to do it. I was always fine changing direction and speed, but I had always struggled with changing altitude when flying in the car. I don't think I'll be buying a flying car, which I suppose is a weird way to put it because all cars flying these days, but still. I just think with all the maglev monorails around, you just don't need a car of your own. Sorry guys, I forgot to have breakfast this morning. I forgot to have breakfast this morning. Here it is. Pancakes with a side of bacon and eggs. Yum. Okay, so we've got today's discussion topic. I would love to know the best thing that happened to you last week. Just tell me in the hyper chat. Remember when we just used to call it the chat? Gosh. But describe for me, in as much or as little detail as you like, the best thing that happened to you last week in November 2021. Do you understand what you're doing? It's November 2021. I passed my flying car test last week. I just had a whole meal in pill form. Yeah? What was a good thing that happened last week to you? Last week being 2021, November 2021. And while you think and type, I think this is a good time for my telepathic thought of the week.
Hello all. It's time for your telepathic thought of the week. Can you all hear me okay inside your heads? If you can hear me fine, let me know by thinking of a beaver, the animal. Wonderful. Some lovely beavers there, guys. Well done. What a lovely segment sign there on the side. You're probably having no trouble reading it because so many things in 2021 are written with the letters going straight down. I'm not sure why. This week I thought it would be a good idea to talk about technology. Increasingly, people are becoming afraid of it as technology seeps into every facet of our lives. People worry about our telepathy chips reading our thoughts and broadcasting them to major corporations so that they can amend our advertising preferences accordingly. But I say, having adverts for stuff that you actually think about each day is a small price to pay for being telepathic. I mean, seriously, guys, how sweet is this? Also, let's not forget that without technology, I would have lost Jesus this year after he got that alien disease that turned his blood into acid. Luckily, the vets were able to shrink themselves into his body and fight off the virus with harpoons. And, yes, it took longer than we'd have liked for him to poop the vets out again, which meant that I had to buy them some new memories to replace the ones of being stuck in a dog's bumhole for 3 days. But hey, the most important thing is that Jesus is fine. And now he has that sensor around his neck that glows green if he's okay, and red if his blood starts to turn a bit acidy. I mean, that's super handy, guys. Let me go and get him. Obviously, you can still hear me when I'm gone. I don't need to be close to the microphone, because it's just telepathy. And hey, let's not forget, guys, we need technology to advance even further than this. Without more advanced tech, we might never be able to create the logic engine powerful enough to convince Donald Trump to finally concede the election. We need that tech, guys. We really, really do. So that's my telepathic thought of the week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you're impressed that not once did I think of anything inappropriate. I'll speak to you again, telepathically, same time next boobs. Damn it!
Wow, so how about that, huh? What a wonderful telepathy thought of the week. And look, Jesus is all good because his wait, this is not, maybe we'll turn this, oh no, down. Jesus is all good because he's glowing green. Thank goodness, thank goodness. That was definitely worth it. Good. So what happened to everybody last week? Definitely not due to Lucy Liu as the Dreamcaster Supreme. Absolutely. Do you not remember she was watching last week? Obviously, she can't watch every week because she has a lot of commitments with her wonderful humanitarian work and, you know, protecting the United States of America from alien threats. But we really do appreciate her being the Dreamcaster Supreme for last week. What have we got? Nana Hobbob. Last week we took the family on a tour of Scrambleman's human sausage processing plant, and most of us made it back. Fun was had by some. Yes. A fun day and a delicious day for some, and you know, sacrifices need to be made for really good sausages. I mean, you took a tour of it. You know how good Scrambleman Farms is. Magic School Bus style. Is yes, because your school bus is now magical, does have some wizardry involved in it, just to make sure that they can get round to everybody. Absolutely. Last week was great because the ambient radiation was only 3,600 USV per hour. Wasn't it great? Juice Dota, wasn't it great? I really appreciated that. You just feel it, don't you? When the ambient radiation is down, you just allows you to walk and breathe and don't have to take those tissues out to stop the bleeding from your eyes. Just a wonderful week. Just a wonderful, wonderful week. Anna Karine, I finally picked up my hoverboard. How exciting for you, Anna Karine. That's wonderful. I'm so pleased. I haven't gone for a hoverboard yet. A little bit worried about it all, but I'm sure you're going to do absolutely fantastically. Send some pics, won't you? TB Douglas, I got my new flying home. I never have to move again. How exciting, TB. You just, where do you want to go? I'll go over there now. I'll go over to over to the Imperial Confederacy of Mexicanada, which is, got a big split down the middle of it, but is still just a wonderful country with very diverse ecosystems. Fantastic. Super Nashwan, I got hover cheese. I play with it every day now. Yeah, I heard about that. Again, I haven't had any hover cheese myself, but I imagine I just call it and voila, cheese. I mean, that's the dream, isn't it? That's what all of this technology has been building towards. The idea that you can have cheese come to you. No, can you remember the bad old days when you actually had to go to cheese? Gosh, How lame of 2020. I mean, I should probably turn this on a little bit. It's looking a little bit weird, isn't it? There, that's maybe too much. It doesn't take a lot, does it, to become too much? Killer Kilch, I never caught the spaceship, so I'm stuck in 2020. But thank you for watching through time, Killer. Thank you for watching through the medium of time. That's very exciting. That's very exciting. And next up today, thank you all for those thoughts. Next up today, and I know that you've seen this before, and I know that you've heard this before, but I really want to play it again because I really want it to make it to number 1. So if you haven't bought my single, please buy it. And if you have, buy it again, because I'm so proud of it. I think I'm at number 4 at the moment, so with a bit more of a push, I think I can make it to number 1 with people listening to music in their heads. Come on, guys, make that purchase. Super Nashwan, saving up to get some hover cheesy puffs now. They sound great. They sound real great. We need to make sure that this is number 1 so that we can tell the world this is what music sounds like in 2021. Let's get one last look at Jesus being all good. Oh, what a really exciting looking fella. There he is. There he is glowing because he's all good. Now let's watch that music video again.
You asked me for a love song and I got it done. I want you to have it all, including fun. If I had to weigh my love, it would weigh about a ton. You are my absolute favorite, bar none. Your heart is the very best thing that I have ever won. Your love feels powerful, like a really big gun. I'd marry you if marriage wasn't old-fashioned, because to me you are the one. This is what music sounds like in 2021. Don't forget that.
There you go, Jiggy Jack. I think you'll agree. Future's nothing to worry about. Future's nothing to be worried about. Nothing at all, really. It's all just good stuff. Don't know if you heard about the cheese there. The hover cheese. Pretty much the same as it is today. So, yeah, you can just chill out. You can just chill out about it all. Yeah? I hope you're happy with the way I answered the question. I thank you so much for sending it. If you have a question that you'd like answered in a future episode, email it to me at iamnotmeimart@gmail.com and I will get around to it just as soon as I can. Well, that was a lot, wasn't it? That was a lot. We didn't miss out on anything, did we? No, SGFX72 subscribing for 3 months at tier 1. Thank you so much. Yeah, again, SGFX72. That's wonderful. Okay, well, we've just got to get to it because it's already after 10. So less time for chilling out about stuff. Yeah.
Art bet. To challenge yourself is artistic. Art bet. I'll give you options you can pick. Art bet. Take a guess, see if you won. Art bet. It's not for money, just for fun. Art bet.
Here we go. Here we go. It is Art Bet once again. I still don't have my phone. I think I'm going to need my phone, so I'm going to need to nip off to get it once this is on. Everyone's up for Art Bet. Hello, Zaddy Shortlegs96. How you doing, babe? So yeah, it's Art Bet. You know the score. You know the score. It's the first one of 2021. We've got to have some good stuff getting on. Oh, thank you, cameraman George. Live. How exciting is that? How exciting is that? Perfect. Yeah. See, this is why you have a house guest. This is why you have an indentured, there is own volition house guest. Just get stuff for you. Over to you, Notme. you twice-baked potato of a man. Is that it? Yeah, let's say that's it. Over to you, Notme. Yeah?
Thanks, Notme. Yeah. Today's art challenge will be... Today's art challenges, plural, will be completed by I, Notme. New Year brings with it New Year's resolutions. Those promises of self-improvement that we make to ourselves and then always follow through with. You yourself at this time may be wrestling with which promises you are going to make with yourself, which resolutions are going to be your resolutions for 2021. Will you choose to improve your mind? Or will you choose to improve your body? Will you choose to read more? Or will you choose to exercise more? Reading or exercise? Or reading or exercise? Or reading, or exercise, To help you out, I am going to do both simultaneously through the magic of editing. I will read a page of one of these books. I will complete as many press-ups as I can, as quickly as I can. I will do these things at the same time. Again, through the magic of editing. And by comparing and contrasting the two of these activities, hopefully you will be in a better place to decide which one's right for you this year. That's my art challenge. Those are, my art challenges, because I'm doing them both at the same time through the magic of editing. Those are my art challenges. Your art bet is simply, how many press-ups will I have done by the time I finish the page of the book? They're competing. Back to you, Notme.
There we go. So, let's get some things to consider already. So it's going to be two things going on at the same time. Let's have some things to consider. Thing to consider number one, I will do press-ups on a video, so I did these yesterday, and read a page of a book live, the reading is live, as fast as possible. Okay, so that's how they're split up. Press-ups is in the past, page of a book is live. Thing to consider number two, when I finish the page, I will stop the press-up video, okay? And then it's how many press-ups I've done at that point. I'm reading it out loud. Yes, that's a great question, definitely. Thank you so much for getting involved with this. That is a great question that I'm right. You're right to clarify. I will be reading it out loud, okay? When I finish the page, I'll stop the press-up video. And then the third thing to consider, which book I read is up to you. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this first off. So I have three books here. None of which I've read before. Books aren't really for reading, are they? They're more for just buying and putting on your shelf so people look at them and go, yeah. It's a mark of how classy you are, I think, the books that you have on your shelves. Whether you've read them or not, it's largely immaterial. That's a kind of nice to have. It's not an essential. The essential is, have them on your shelf. Yeah? So we've got Virginia Woolf, A Room of One's Own. Lady writer. Lady everything these days. Fair enough. East of Eden by John Steinbeck. Okay? And then, because I'm not a flippin' racist, guys, James Baldwin. It's difficult to read the title under The Fire Next Time. So again, I don't know what these are about. I assume, I don't know, complaining about something, petticoats, makeup. East of Eden, John Steinbeck, probably about how beautiful but also terrible the olden times were. James Baldwin, just about how rough it's been. Just about how flippin' rough it's been, guys. Okay, so I need you all to give me... Let's go for this one. all to give me one of these books, either Woolf, Steinbeck, or Baldwin, and a page number between 1 and 100. So we need, yes, Steinbeck, Woolf, or Baldwin, and a number from 1 to 100 from everybody, okay? Let's get that first off, so we know what you're betting on. What's Dystopia? Is that a... Oh, read Baldwin. Oh, okay. I was trying to decipher from your emoji who you're picking. I thought, come on, guys, these are great writers. Let's give them a little bit more respect than trying to summarize them as an emoji. Okay, so what I did beforehand, just then actually, is I wrote down book 5 and page 4, which means who is the 5th book selected? East of Eden, read Baldwin, Wolf, Baldwin. So Pterodactyl is the 5th person to pick a book, and that is Baldwin. So we're reading Baldwin. And number 4 for the page. So Dystopia, Anna Karine, TB, Killer Kilch, Wolf 4. Okay, so we're doing page 4 of the James Baldwin book. That was something that you picked. Okay. Page 4. Okay. So this is what I'm reading. This is what I'm reading on this side. It starts with a very definite tendency and finishes with other people cannot see. Okay? This is what we're working with. Wolf 359 for any ST:TNG fans. I'm sure there's lots of them. Okay, so let's make our guesses. A, 0 to 4, B, 5 to 9, C, 10 to 14, D, 15 to 19, E, 20 plus. So again, what we're looking for here is how many press-ups will I have done in the video by the time I get to the end of this page. Is it too complicated? No, I don't think so. So I'm doing press-ups. How many am I going to get to by the time I finish reading this page? Elbows in or out? That's a great question again, Juice. I am not a fitness guru. It's one of the things that I have to hold my hands up to. So I judge a push-up or a press-up as if I go down far enough that it starts to hurt, that's a press-up, yeah? It tends, I think my elbows went out, I think. But yeah, if I go, it might not be perfect form, but it's my truth. It's my truth when it comes to press-ups, okay? If it hurts, it counts. So TB goes for B, Super Nashwan 8 going for C, Killer Kilch going for an A, C, and an E for Nana Hobob. Thank you so much for that vote of confidence. I hope I don't let you down on that one. SJBeck72 with a B, Girl Sarah Kilch goes in a C, Zaddy Shortlegs 96 going for a C, Juice Doja going for a B, Gamer Hole going for a D, Pterodactyl going for a D. Nice range, guys. I was thinking maybe it wouldn't be such a good range for this one, but yeah, we're getting it. Okay. Woo, this is exciting. I might turn this up just so we can guarantee that I'm going to be able to read the words properly. Are we ready? I'm excited about this. It's live. You like live ones, don't you? Here we go.
Okay, good luck to everybody who has made your choices. Fingers crossed things work out well for you. I'm in the bathroom. It's where I do much of my exercise because due to my disability, thank you very much for remembering that, by the way, due to my disability, any exercise that I undertake is likely to produce a whole heck of a lot of sweat. And the bathroom is obviously the most sweat-friendly room in the house.
Just going to mention just quickly, scanning through this, there is an N-word on here. It's not the really bad N-word. It's the less bad N-word, but still, I'm not gonna say. I just feel uncomfortable. I just feel uncomfortable in a public forum like this. So instead, I'm going to use another word. Fellow. Let's say fellow. When I use the word fellow, it's not actually fellow. For those of you who are playing along at home with your copy of James Baldwin The Fire next time, okay? Just you could have picked either of the other books, guys.
I have moved the toilet foot carpet rug thing, the getting out of the shower carpet rug thing, and the in front of the sink carpet rug thing. I've arranged them in such a way that my hands will be protected, because it is a very hard floor in the bathroom.
It was written in a different time, and I think that other word was just more acceptable then.
Obviously, I'm not looking to make excuses, at all. I have had quite a big dinner.
Get out of here, XK Warcraft 3304. Come on, guys, let's get out of there. Get out of there. Who are you? Who are you? Want to become famous? Yeah, of course I do. I'm a human being, but for God's sake. What do I do? How do I destroy him? No. Ban! Ha! You're banned! Ha 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 ha! Get out of here! Thank you guys. Game Hole. Looking to hereby cast you out of here, but thank you guys. It's so lovely to know that you've got my back vis-a-vis robots. Let's get back to Notme. He's still explaining things. Okay.
Ready today, and I'm in a little bit of a bad mood, a little bit of a foul mood, because as you can see, I am wearing socks. You can see them there. And there was a little bit of a damp patch in the bathroom because of a hanging up raincoat. And so now I've got wet sock. So understandably, a little bit of a mood. But that's, I'm not making excuses. Not going to make any excuses here. We're going to see what we can do. Are you ready, future Notme, who's about to do the reading?
Yes, I am, past Notme from yesterday.
Good.
Yes, I am.
So let's make a start, and we'll see how we get on. Okay. So this is push-ups versus reading the age-old battle.
Tip of the tongue, teeth in the lips.
Okay. Are you ready, reading?
Yep.
Go!
With a very definite tendency to sound truculent because you want no one to think you are soft. You may be like your grandfather in this, I don't know, but certainly both you and your father resemble him both very much physically. Well, he is dead. He never saw you. He had a terrible life. He was defeated long before he died, because at the bottom of his heart he really believed what white people said about him. This is one of the reasons that he became so holy. I am sure that your father has told you something about all that. Neither you nor your father exhibit any tendencies toward holiness. You really are of another era. Part of what happened when the fellow left the land and came into what late E. Franklin Frazier called the cities of destruction. You can only be destroyed by believing that you really are what the white world calls a fellow. I tell you this because I love you, and please don't you ever forget it. I have known both of you all your lives, so carried your daddy in my arms and on my shoulders, kissed and spanked him and watched him learn to walk. I don't know if you've known anybody from that far back, if you've loved anybody that long, first as an infant, then as a child, then as a man. You gain a strange perspective on time, in human pain and effort. Other people cannot see. Oh. Done. Woo! So 12. So what was that? That was C, I think. I think that was C. I guess if pain is the qualifier. I mean, pain is always the qualifier, guys. Come on. So all of you C's out there, Super Nashwan 8 coming in, first episode. Annika Ryan, definitely not Duda. Zaddy Shortlegs 96. Your girl Sarah Kilch. I feel like Zaddy Shortlegs 96 is often triumphing in these art bets. Well done, you. That's great. Very, very exciting. Very, very exciting. And difficult. It's difficult to do press-ups. Let's not forget about that. Use this victory, guys. Use this as a... Well, do you know what? Do you want to watch the rest of the video? See how far Notme got? Should we see how far Notme got? Yeah, let's see how far Notme got. See where it could have got to. The truth might surprise you. He's struggling. He's really struggling. You can go down, but then it's difficult to go back up again. That's the problem. You can do one more. One more. Come on.
Oh, brisket.
Genuinely couldn't do it.
I shouldn't have had brisket.
Shouldn't have had brisket.
Should not have had brisket before doing this. Oh, I had macaroni cheese as well. Oh, macaroni cheese and brisket is a bad idea. Oh, no. Oh.
Nothing.
Oh, are you done? Are you done reading?
Yeah, I'm done. I was done some time ago, dude. Don't worry about it.
It would have been nice to get another one, wouldn't it? It would have been nice to get another one. I don't think that's on the cards. So there we go. Whoever won, congratulations. I hope you use this victory as a sign that the upcoming week is going to be your week. How could it be anything but? You accurately predicted how many press-ups I'd do before I read a page of whatever book it is. I don't know which book it is because you're picking it live. What did we learn? Well, we learned, I think, for me, I learned that being in a little bit of a mood because of a wet sock does affect one's press-ups ability. I don't know how many I did there, but normally I'll crank out like 150, 160. And also, yeah, brisket and macaroni cheese sits heavy. So if you are doing some exercise in the new year, if you do decide to go for the physical route, use quote some Americans, maybe if you eat your brisket and macaroni cheese afterwards as a post-exercise snack. Okay, I'm gonna shower because sweat.
Thank you, Notme. Thank you, Notme. You did your best. And that's all we can ask of you. And that's all we can ask of you. I've inspired a couple of people with the meal, brisket and mac and cheese. It was genuinely delicious. Genuinely delicious. Screenshot that sock pose. I mean, it's just a great pose, Call me Mr. Flexible. I don't know. But that was the art bit, guys. Well done. Well done. And I hope you enjoyed it. 10:21. Gosh. At some point, I'm going to go back to hour-long episodes, I assume, /hope. What have we got next? Oh, we're just wrapping up, aren't we? We're just wrapping up. Is this... Oh, no, I didn't do the thing properly. Oh, who's that? Oh, I can't... Pterodactyl! Thank you, Pterodactyl. Thank you so much. That's very, very generous of you. That's very, very generous of you indeed. I very much appreciate that. Let's move this around. There we go. So definitely not due to one. I was meant to hide it, but then I didn't. I just, put it out on Main Street, and that's fair enough. High stakes as a contest winner's visit to the Wonka Chocolate Factory. They won a whole chocolate factory. They hold a magic chocolate factory. I mean, how higher stakes do you want? And he doesn't know any of these children. He's just letting it up to fate. That Wonka. He's a maverick. He's a maverick. Can't put any limits on what he'll do. But was this the only good one? No, there were lots of other good ones. Dystopia is high stakes as a medieval palisade. Now, in my mind, I know that you're a clever dude, Dystopia. I assume that has something to do with stakes. I assume that means something. I'm not sure what palisade is, but it gives me confidence that you know what it is, and sometimes that's all we can ask for. Anna Karinus, high stakes is riding a roller coaster with faulty seatbelts. Absolute. Juice to Palisade is a wall made of sticks. See, that's what I was going for, Juice. I knew you wouldn't let me down, baby. I knew that there was going to be a lot of intellectual weight behind your selection there. That's great. Anna Karinus, high stakes is riding a roller coaster with faulty seat belts. Very, very high stakes. And it's what those adrenaline junkies that love the roller coasters are seeking. They want that danger. They want that peril. For me, I'm too valuable to put my life at risk in that way. My brain is too powerful for the future. I mean, we saw earlier what's going to happen later on this year. I need to be around for that. The world needs me to be around for that. But for other people, absolutely. Absolutely. Just, the idea that you might actually die on a roller coaster, it's just going to make a lot of people smile. A lot of people smile. Super Nashwan 8, as high stakes as a wooden spike on Mount Everest. So you're using the word wooden spike, makes it a little bit more accessible. I don't want you to dumb yourself down, Juice. I want you to keep working at that high intellectual level. Yeah? But Super Nashwan 8, a little bit more accessible, and I respect that. And Mount Everest, you can't get higher than that, baby. Not on this Earth. That's great. And then Nana Hobbup, as high stakes as remembering to keep up your Twitch Prime subscription. Absolutely. That's got a lovely message to it as well. Because if you do have Prime and you assumed that you have subscribed in the past to the Most Week Show, it might have lapsed. Because a lot of that happened about a month ago. So feel free to check up on it. Because here's the high stakes. Here's what Nana Hobbop's talking about. The high stakes are, I get money from that. And you don't lose money from that. It's this magical, ethereal, we're creating money. And we're putting it in my pocket to say, hey, Notme, you're a great guy. We respect everything that you do. Keep it up. And I respect that. I'm very grateful for that. Thank you, guys. But well done to Definitely for getting that W. Getting that W. That's going to run out of juice. Not juice. Let's go back to Maine. Because we had, I believe Daniel Swan asked for a New Year's resolution. So let's make sure that we're doing that. We're keeping everybody happy. Got to keep everybody happy. Here we go. Here's. Wait, we need the sign. There we go. To New Year's resolution. To try to be a bit more positive. But I won't be positive in that way, because I'm taking all necessary precautions, unlike you idiots. So this is a celeb one, so I have censored it a little bit. So that is from A. Fauci. Thank you very much, A. Fauci, for sending that in. That's wonderful. Definitely not due to woo. Double win. Needed it this week. That's lovely. I hope you're not having a rough week, definitely. But if you are, I hope that we've brought a little bit of happiness. I hope we've brought a little bit of joy. And hey, you earned it. So this does include today's one, but just to clarify, I'm having a week off next week. So nothing on the Tuesday, nothing on the Sunday. Then we're coming back on the week after that, the 12th of January, I Am Smart. Then the 17th of January, Most Week Show. 19th of January, I Am Smart. 24th of January, Most Week Show. Then we're having an interval of probably a few weeks to do some fun stuff that I'll get into in the next couple of episodes. So next week there's going to be no episode, but there might be. We might do a rerun, which I'm quite excited about. It's something that I've discovered that I can do now because I'm very successful, that I can do a rerun of a past episode and then we can all just watch it and comment on it, and I could be there as well. So I think that could be quite fun. So we might try and do that next week, just as a test. So they'll still be fun, but it'll just be slightly more retro fun. Let's go to the home art, shall we? Let's go to the home art. Here's your, before the 17th of January, before that next episode of the Most Week Show, you can complete a snap quest. Smiley. So Smiley, just the two dots and the smiley face. I want you to find a way, kind of like a watch party. Yes, that's a great point, Nana. Thank you. Kind of like a watch party. We can do that next week. So yeah, snap quest. Smiley. So two dots and a smiley face. It's the simplest thing in the world. Invented by Forrest Gump, if you believe the film Forrest Gump. I think you can either create one of those or you can find one of those somewhere in the world. I want you to take a picture of a smiley, one that you've created or one that has been naturally formed or somebody else has done or whatever it might be. But I want you to take a picture of a smiley face. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Create a vision of Not Me. We had the wonderful Gamer Hole drawing a lovely picture of my glasses this Friday just gone. We've got another one already set up and scheduled, and the post is all written and it's all good, and I've been very organised for next Friday, so look forward to that. Friday after that, we got nothing. So there's always opportunities to create a vision of Not Me. In your whatever style, whatever format, whatever medium, make it happen and put a smile on my face. And number 3, just enjoy your week off, guys. Just enjoy your week off. you can get a head start on the Snap Quest. You can get a head start on the poem about self-care. Of course you can. Nobody's going to stop you doing that. But also just enjoy your week off. Just have a chill time. It's the start of the year. We're just kind of getting into it, getting used to writing 2021 at the top of our exercise books. So just make sure that you're doing the right things. And that is it. Another absolutely fantastic episode over. Thank you so much for watching and engaging and making it, I think, the best episode that I have ever created. Based on what we've discovered in this episode, I think 2021 is going to be pretty fun. I think 2021 is going to be pretty fun. I think we're going to have a lot of fun together, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to spending it with all of you. So thank you so much. I am Notme. I am Art, and I am wishing you all a very happy, a very positive about the future-y, and a very creative week ahead. Cheers. Thanks for getting the phone, George. Appreciate that, dude. What do you fancy making for breakfast? No, not brisket and mac and cheese. I think I've OD'd on it.
What a great show we made just now. Created life divine.